those two divisions.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Table Hops, where we're going to be continuing our Call of the Netherdeep campaign. Before we get right into the action, I'd like to introduce a couple of things, our characters of course, as well as their amazing original artwork. So let's go ahead and bring this up. All our original artwork is done by Elma Haddonfield, and you can follow her on twitch.tv/Elma Haddonfield. Let's go ahead and start with Delane. Delane, would you mind introducing yourself to everybody?
Sure, I'm Delane. I'm a water genasi sorcerer. You can check out my sweet art on the screen right now.
Very exciting. I really like the hair.
Thanks, it's like watery. On account of the water.
I got there's a theme there. All right, and then going down the list, I see Bog Mar next.
Yeah, so Bog Mar is a bugbear rogue. He's also a chef by trade. And he owns a lovely house that everybody stays at.
That's right, and you put them to work. I think they all have chores to do.
Oh, yes, they have to do painting and scrubbing of windows and repairing of drywall and, maybe some flooring, maybe
there was some pool business, if I remember correctly.
There was pool business, that's true, yeah. Yeah.
All right, and then next, I'm going down, we got Bodhi, unfortunately unable to make it today, but Bodhi is a Haragon monk who came from the Feywild. So they'll be kind of just floating in the background at this point, but they still exist. All right, we got Seth.
I am Seth. I am a kind of goth time wizard. I love reading my tomes, and hopefully I'm writing a tome. Some people know me as roommate number 1. And I don't know, I'm just here for a good time.
All right, sounds good. And then we also have Thorn.
Hi, I will be playing Thorn, your fairy barbarian. She is, saying 2 feet tall is being very generous and probably about 12 pounds soaking wet. Super sweet and ditzy most of the time, but then goes from 0 to 11 and will probably bite your ear off.
That's fair.
Yeah, and she's got teal skin, bright purple hair, and super happy most of the time.
And correct me if I'm wrong, did you win the arm wrestling competition last week?
Did.
That's right.
Yeah.
Against an ogre,
yes.
I think? This fairy
Against
v
an
ogre,
ogre.
which is pretty awesome. What's up, a 757 Nerdette? Good to see you. Thanks for watching. So let's go ahead and dive into the adventure. You might have heard we just talked about a few of the festivities that the characters enjoyed last week. There was an arm wrestling competition. Bog Mar's place of residence was holding a pie eating contest. And then there was a very narrow race through the Eiffelon River, where Delane had a huge lead, managed to grab the spear, and then was wrestled out of the win by this woman here, Aya Jabe, who turns out to be the semi-leader of another group of individuals. Now, that group of individuals has also been chosen by the 2 elders of Jigow to perform in the final contest, which is exactly where we're going to be beginning our game today. All right, if everyone's ready, that is.
Yes.
All right.
We should put it off to next week. Good
Okay,
night,
cool.
everybody.
Yeah, good show. See you later. All right. An elderly orc dressed in deep blue robes stands atop a platform of crates. He smiles at the crowds. Mighty warriors, brilliant strategists, you have impressed us with your feats of strength, your incisive wit, and your sturdy bellies, he booms proudly. But the main event, as you know, is yet to come. Only 2 teams will be chosen to compete in the final challenge, a race through the Emerald Grotto, in the depths which the greatest prize awaits. So the 2 elders explain that the two teams, your job is to dive into the submerged grotto, which is going to be located in the bottom right corner of your screen where it says the Black Islands. That's where there's the entrance to this grotto. Now, your task is to retrieve a jeweled icon that has symbolized the competitive spirit of Jigow for generations, the Emerald Eye. The winners of the race will also receive 100 gold pieces total and be hailed as the city's champions of merit for the next year.
Thanks for the inspiration, Elma.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much, Elma Howdenfield, for the inspiration. If you have pint points for watching us, you can give the party inspiration. And what that is they're able to spend it before making a roll to give them 2 chances, basically, to succeed. So it's a big help. Came in super clutch last week, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Now,
Absolutely.
Elder Kolbukaz places several potions of water breathing before you, one for each adventurer. And he says, be careful, the magic only lasts for 1 hour.
I'll be sure to remember that.
If you need it. Yes. All right, so there is the image of it. It has a jellyfish-like bubble floating in the middle of it, and once you down it, then you are able to breathe underwater without trouble. Everyone cool?
Yes.
Yep.
Alrighty, so now...
I'm gonna have to walk off for like 2 seconds because Zeke has decided to yell at me and I'm going to put him outside.
Okay, yeah, no worries. I'll just read the next section very slowly. All right. So, Elder Ushu stands before the mouth of a cave and addresses you and your opponents. You brave and valiant individuals have triumphed in the many challenges this day. Now, the final test of merit awaits you. He pulls a palm-sized gold and emerald amulet from his robes, holds it aloft, and declares, "This metal's twin has been placed in the deepest cavern of the Emerald Grotto. Be the first to claim the Emerald Eye and return to this place to be declared Jigow's champion of merit. Begin!" And then everything freezes for a moment as everyone moves in slow motion towards the edge, unless you have a reason not to drink your potion. I assume everyone has.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So the Emerald Eye is gold?
The Emerald Eye is, yes, it's a, where is it here? A golden emerald, so it's a gold circle with a green emerald in the center of it.
Okay.
Yes, he has one, the other one's in the grotto. The
Yes.
first of the 2 teams to bring it back to him wins the competition.
I'm just
got
gonna,
this.
I'm gonna pocket that potion of water breathing.
Totally fine, because you don't need it.
You know?
That works for
Sweet.
me. All right, nice. So, as soon as Thorn gets back, the way this is going to work is we're going to roll. It's not an initiative. It's going to be a group dexterity check. And depending on what you roll, either you get in there ahead of the other party or they get in ahead of you. I guess we'll see. So, Thorn, are you back? Are you able to hear what's going on?
I just heard group dexterity check.
That's it. So if everyone would please roll a group dexterity check, and we'll see what the total is.
Check, not save.
Check, not save. Ooh, not a good way to start. Not at
Oh,
advantage
sorry.
there, Thorn. Try again. Probably
Yeah.
for your benefit.
Yeah, I will take another roll. Please and thank you.
Zeph did her morning stretches.
That's right.
All right, and then I'll roll for Bodhi, because there's actually a bit of a tie going on right here. Bodhi.
On monk.
Dex, come on, monk.
Let's
Dex.
see, Dex. Here goes my Dex. Boom. 19. All right.
Monks, baby!
All right. With that, you're able to get slightly ahead of the other group as you're swimming through. Delane leading the group. He swims quite gracefully and quickly through. Io's able to also move quite quickly, but she kind of doubles back to make sure that Maggie, the ogre, is able to keep up. Even with the potion of breathing, they're not accustomed to traveling through large amounts of water. So with that, you're able to enter the grotto first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this over, and you should see in the top left side the beginning of a dungeon map. If you could drag your tokens over there, that would be awesome. Let me change the music.
There it is.
Thorn just did really badly because she doesn't like to get her wings wet.
That's fair.
Alright, how do I drag my token?
So if you go to the journal and you find your character under PCs, you should be able to just click and drag the name and drag it onto the map.
We're in. Thank
Boom!
you.
You did it.
Oh,
Alright.
there we go. Oh god, I don't know why that was a struggle.
The hardest part is getting the game started. Okay.
Look.
No, it's fine. Everything here is completely dark. Now, does every character here have dark vision of some sort?
I believe I do.
I believe so.
Yes.
Okay, so everything counts as dim light to you all. There's no natural light sources, and you're submerged under the water. Okay? Now, in the current area that you are, the entrance to the grotto is a narrow cavern that leads to a murky pool. The tunnel dips down below sea level. That's currently where you are now, going down. The light that trickles in from the grotto's entrance is blotted out by thick patches of kelp that fill this underwater chamber. The tops of the kelp fronds brush the ceiling, but between the stalks you can spot a glimmer of light coming from further ahead. So you have to make another group check to swim through the kelp. You'll be able to get through. This is just so I can keep track of how fast you're going. Because remember, this is a race between you and the other group. You've made it here. They're not here yet. So all you need to... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Can I give us a bit of an advantage and control water to the kelp out of the way?
Does control water... I mean, there's nowhere really for the water to... Well, I guess you could shoot the water behind you. Or how
I'm
does...
making a...
Like
I'm using the water in between the kelp to
yeah, cool. I like that idea.
To part the curtains, as it were.
All right, sounds good. So, parting the Emerald Grotto, Moses, Delane, I'm going to give all the characters advantage on this check. So to do it, you're going to make a athletics group check. If you don't have athletics, strength works fine.
Athletics.
It's the same for me.
Athletics. Not very strong.
Oh, but you are with the bonus. Boom. All right, let me get a pen to mark down.
Ooh. I think good. I guess I'm also using my knife every now and then.
Sure, your cleaver.
That's right.
Man, Lane, I'm glad you got advantage on that roll.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Okay, fine. Yes. With the water parted, it's easy to get past the kelp, and as you move into the next little area here, the kelp behind you comes back in. You hear the sound of metal scraping against stone, and it seems like the other group is hot on your tails, but they probably won't be able to get through the kelp as easily as you did. So, when you get to that next area, silvery moonlight filters in through a gap in the cavern stone ceiling, so this area is a little bit more lit. Ahead, the path through the grotto splits into 2 tunnels, one to the south and one to the east. So now you need to decide which way you're going to go. Or you can split the party. I'm always down for that.
That always goes well.
Our choices are south or east?
Correct.
Is there anything that we can discern from either of the paths?
If you'd like to take the time to investigate, you can, but it will slow you down.
Thoughts?
I'm impulsive, so I just want to go south, but I understand that maybe we need to think about this more than just go.
Well, Ryan thinks we should think about it. Thorn is just swimming, so...
Yeah.
All right, so I'm hearing a couple of people are moving forward, but if anyone wants to do something different, let me know.
Elaine?
Right or left? What did we decide?
Down.
Down or to the right.
Down or to the right. Okay. Down's fine with me.
Let's go.
All right.
Going down is always fun.
They
That's
chose
the
down.
correct answer.
They chose down. All right, so go ahead, and you guys can move yourself to the south as I reveal the map to you.
We're swimming.
The immersion. All right. As you start going down, you feel the pressure sort of building around your ears as it seems like you've lowered at least 40 feet below sea level at this point. Let me make sure I got the right spot. Nope. After swimming through a small patch of seagrass, you emerge into a long cavern, which I will now reveal to you.
Is there a giant crossbow at the end?
Oh, I wish.
Uh-oh. Okay.
The water here doesn't quite reach the ceiling, leaving a small pocket of air near the top. A slight crack in the ceiling allows moonlight to filter through. At the center of the cavern is a pit whose floor looks to be deeper than the rest of the cavern, and you catch the faint glint of metal at the bottom.
Oh boy.
So what are we looking for? Sorry, I was outside.
The emerald eye, that is actually gold.
Well,
Oh,
it's a
okay.
gold amulet with an emerald in the center of it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll swim down and check it out.
All right, works for me.
You're the best.
Do I wanna do sneaky rogue thing and go first?
Maybe not underwater.
Yeah, okay.
Up to you. All right, so I'm hearing Delane is investigating the pit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go down the pit, see if I can find out what's making the metal glint.
All right, that works. And I'm hearing Bog Mar is contemplating stealth, but then realizes, oh, this might be rather difficult with it being underwater and everything.
I'll cast, as I'm going down, I'll cast dancing lights around me.
Okay.
Just a bunch of fish start swimming around me, lighting up.
Ah, under the sea. So Bogmar, as you're the last one to enter the cavern, you hear what sounds like the other group have made it through the kelp at this point, but you don't hear them approaching from behind you. You're assuming that they probably took the other path.
I think they took the other path.
Sounds good, Bogmar.
Now, directly in front of you, Delane, you see what looks to be some coins laid out on the bottom, as well as a small, looks to be a collection of marbles. But then as your fairy lights sort of illuminate more of that submerged pit, they come across a large eye, which immediately the pupil opens up and looks directly at you, and moving into attack, an octopus emerges from the pit, and we have to roll initiative, everybody. Boom.
You've just been waiting to attack us with this octopus.
Oh, I've been waiting. Look how, like, non-scary the octopus is.
It looks a little lazy.
Watch out, guys. I'm coming to get you.
I touch... can I touch Bogmar and use Gift of this?
Alacrity.
Alacrity.
What does the
Is
spell
this too
say?
late for me? You touch a willing creature for the duration. The target can add 1d8 to its initiative rolls.
Word.
Casting time is a minute. So no, unfortunately, no.
Okay.
That's
fair.
10. It would be 10 rounds. So.
Next time.
Okay.
Next time.
Heard that.
All right, going ahead and rolling initiative for my friend. Oh, he's slow.
As slow as me.
All right.
You were
This is the best
Okay.
initiative a character of mine has ever had, so...
All right.
Plus
For sake of time, I'm not going to really have Bodhi participate. But if it makes sense in the story, I might pop them in. Just FYI. Okay.
Fine.
So I'm back here. At this point, we go in initiative order. This is round one. Thorn, you are first.
Sweet. How far away is the octopus?
Oh.
From you, yeah, I'm going to say it's just adjacent, keeping it simple.
Oh, okay. And yeah, just swim up and angrily smack it with a battle axe.
All right,
Thank
let's go ahead. And Sev, I just saw you join the initiative, so I'll fix that. There, boom.
Thank you. Sorry.
No worries.
sorry. It's been a long time since I've used Roll20.
A 14 actually does hit the octopus, as it's not too hard to hit. Go ahead and roll your damage by clicking on the word battle axe. Oh, not like that. The word battle axe in the chat. Sorry.
Word battle axe in the chat.
Yes.
Right underneath your number.
There you go.
Yeah.
6 damage to the octopus. As you cut into it,
And then I'm
blood begins to pool.
angrily hit it again.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
And we got a 9, unfortunately. As you swing to hit it, you manage to smack side of the cavern as it dodges out of the way. Anything else from Thorn?
No.
All right, Seth, you're up.
Steph has a question.
Yes.
Can an octopus go prone?
I would have. It would depend on the spell because it's currently submerged in the water.
Okay, because I want to go sapping sting.
Okay, the sap of vitality. Oh yeah, if it's just gonna get like. Okay, I think it would be quote unquote prone, as if it's like lackadaisical. Like so, I think
Okay.
yes, I think that is fair. So with the sting, you did the action. I must make a Constitution saving throw or take damage and fall prone. Here's my con save. 6. I failed. Well done. Go ahead and roll a d4 to do the damage, and then I'll say he's prone.
It rolled at the beginning, and it rolled a 3.
Oh, it did a 3. Thanks. I didn't see that. With that, he takes the damage, and as he was nimbly moving away from Thorn, now you see he's like, oh, I don't know, guys. He's sort of slowly swaying from side to side. That's going to count as prone for sake of argument. Boom. If that ends your turn, we go to Bog Mar.
Yes.
Bog Mar, you're up. If you attack with melee, you have advantage because it's prone,
Excellent.
which would also give you sneak attack.
Well, I already.
Oh, because you have friendos? Is that how that works for you?
Yes. I also have something called surprise attack.
Ooh.
So if I surprise a creature and hit it with an attack on my first turn in combat, the attack deals an extra 2d6 damage.
Holy butts, let's do it.
Yeah.
But what do you
So,
count as
first I
surprise?
have to hit it.
Read that again, just the description, or pop it into the chat for me.
Pop it into the chat.
Oh, no, you did not surprise this creature. Sorry, surprise means when you're hidden and you sneak up on it and it checks to see if it sees you, and then you get a free round. So unfortunately, you don't do the extra 2d6. You do, however, so you can click on Cleaver and Carver to do the damage. So that's going to be 6 piercing damage, and then you can roll your sneak attack damage.
Sneak attack.
So a 9 damage total. Still quite a big chunk out of it as you start hacking away, making calamari. Anything else?
I think that's everything.
All right, that works. So now we move on to the giant octopus. It's going to use half of its movement to wake the fuck up. And it's going to go ahead and do its actions. It's going to use its tentacles on, I'm going to say, Bog Mar, since you just hacked and slashed it. So here we go. I rolled a 22. I think that gets you.
Yeah.
All right, so now that's going to be 6 bludgeoning damage, and you're currently grappled.
Oh boy.
You're also restrained. And I can't do that on anyone else, so you're grappled and restrained. That's its only action at this
Love that
point.
for me.
Delane, you're up.
Okay.
So many
I will-
spells.
Yeah, I do. I'm too close, though. I will do Shocking Grasp.
All right, that works for me.
So I need to do. God, What is my spell attack modifier?
It should automatically do it in there if you have it from the.
I have to
compendium.
program those things in. And
Even Shocking Grass, I think you can drag it from the compendium.
Oh well, I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll just do the D20 at this point.
That works. Yeah, most of the spells, unless they're from another source, you can just drag and drop.
Okay.
Dungeons and Drag and Drop. Sorry, I'll leave.
Please don't.
14.
All right. 14 does hit the creature, and remind me, Shocking Grass does the lightning damage, and doesn't it do something else to it too? I can't take reactions or something
yeah.
like that?
It's a 1d8 lightning damage, and it can't take a reaction.
All right. Here comes that damage.
1d8.
It's going to be 4 damage.
4.
Got it. And it cannot take reactions this turn.
Mm-hmm.
And does that end your turn?
That... no, I am going to swim away up to here.
That works. I can't opportunity attack you because of Shocking Grasp. If that ends your turn, I'm going to move to the next round. This will be round 2.
That ends my turn.
As I tally things for reasons. Thorn is up.
Okay. Yeah, I angry smash it again.
Angry Smash. Let's go. Now, this isn't super Angry Smash, right? This is just a regular Angry Smash. All right, 24 to hit. You did roll a 19. I don't know Barbarian well enough to know if they have that improved critical or if that's something they get later.
I think they get it later. I don't think you get it at 3.
Okay.
At least I didn't see it yet.
All right, that works. So you definitely do hit it. So go ahead and click on Battle Axe one-handed in the chat. And we got 9 slashing damage to the creature. Oh, it looks quite afraid at this point.
Smack it again.
All right, let's do it. 9, unfortunately, will miss. So on the second one, you're unable to hit. Does that end your turn, or do you want to move anywhere? It still can't react. So, okay. Seth, you're up next.
I think that I will Mind Spike.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's do it. You reach the mind of the creature. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. All right, here I go. I got a 10. That's a failure. I take 3d8 damage. Oh my god, 14 damage. My brain! You broke my octopus's brain! You always know the target's location until the spell ends. I'm in this pit! While you have the pit can't become hidden from you. Oh, sugar. Alright, that's not good. Anything else from Seth? You can move where you like. I can't attack you because of the lightning ball, Shocking Grasp.
I am happy where I'm at.
That works for me. Bog Mar, you're up.
So
you are grappled and restrained, so if you decide to attack, you'll have disadvantage. Or you can use your action to break free, but then you wouldn't be able to attack unless you have a bonus action.
Okay.
The choice is yours.
Well, I think I'll just do it at...
Or you can spend the inspiration you have and attack normally.
It's a strength check to get out of it.
It is a strength, or you can use athletics if you'd like.
All right.
But the DC is whatever I said earlier, 16.
I don't really have an attack bonus action.
Yeah, so you basically be spending your turn getting untentacled.
I'm gonna try to attack him.
Cool. Go ahead and do it with disadvantage.
Let's just go for it. We'll see what happens.
13 does hit. Okay, you might be able to finish it off. Let's see how much damage you do. 4 piercing damage. Ooh, it is not dead. It is not.
Is it in button range?
Yes, it is in button range.
In Bog Mar range.
In Bog Mar range. You don't get sneak attack because you were attacking at disadvantage.
Right.
All right, anything else?
I think that's all I got. Unless I have other rogue things to get me out of grapple that I don't know about, but I don't think so.
All right, that works. So now actually, I'm going to say the Giant Octopus is going to let Bog Mar go and use ink cloud. So this 20-foot radius, the whole cavern fills with ink, and it runs the fuck away. It's using dash as a bonus action. Because it is heavily obscured in this, you can opportunity attack it, but you would do so at disadvantage.
I would definitely like to op attack, please.
All right, so Thorn and Delane, as it's coming past you, both of you can op attack with disadvantage. And correct me if that's because it's heavily obscured, I believe. You can't see through that shit. Yeah.
Right.
All right.
And Mel, you could have attacked with your offhand.
Only if you attack with your on hand.
Which she did.
Oh, right. Yeah, you
I
could.
have to attack?
Well, not necessarily. If you have 2 weapons wielded, you attack once, and then you can attack with your offhand attack. It just does less damage than it normally would.
Yeah. But since you had like Cleaver and Carver written up there, I assumed you had 2 weapons.
I don't know if that's more flavor than anything else.
We can
but I don't
fiddle
know.
with that
They're
later.
essentially daggers.
Critical failure. Unfortunately, you were unable as it swooped on by you. Delane, you would like to try? It's literally like gooping past you into the.
Goopin'?
Yeah, gooping.
I'm a sorcerer.
Okay, you can just say screw you.
Well, I can't. I would probably not hit it.
All right, that works. So it definitely is a afraid animal, and it is running away. So sensing that, you go ahead and allow it to pass you. But it seems like the danger is past. If you'd like to investigate that pit, that's up to you.
Okay.
Don't mind me gooping on past you. All right. Let's see here. Searching the bottom of the pit, you find a total of 57 silver pieces. As well as that, you see there's a pouch that's been opened, and inside you see 8 what look to be marbles.
Are those beads of force? Oh.
If someone has identified, you're welcome to investigate.
Investigating that.
I sure don't.
All right. All right, so now go ahead and add your 57 silver pieces and just write Poucho marbles.
Okay.
All right. Let's see here.
Split up that silver, or well, I don't know. Do we care?
Add one more.
What?
1, 2.
Well, I mean, we can split it up when we get out of the cave.
Yeah, it did take a little bit of time to get that stuff out of there, but you feel like you're still making pretty good time. There is an opening that where the octopus went out of. Let me go ahead and reveal that to you. You're not seeing that giant octopus. He's gone. he has gooped away. But it looks like it continues further to the north.
Okay.
Boop, boop, boop. I'm just going to go ahead and reveal this whole... I assume you're going into the next chamber. Is that a fair assumption?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Man, underwater grottos are shaped funny, and Roll20 only lets me draw with rectangles. I mean, I could use the weird... I really wish they just had a paintbrush. That's all I want.
Oh, fair, yeah.
All right.
last
Actually, that is above where you are, so there's actually not a... Thorny, if you could scoot a bit.
No.
Okay. Believe that goes like that. All right, I'll double check that. This is also a multi-leveled map, so that's also very confusing. That is above you. That is above you. All right. The tunnel opens into a smooth-walled cavern. Wait, it does? It doesn't. Ah, it appears to be a dead end. So at the bottom of this staircase, which I'm trying to reveal to you, there's just a wall. Come on, reveal tool. What would you like to do?
Does it go further down or further up?
It does not. That's an enclosed tunnel that you saw before.
So the room itself goes no further.
Correct. There's a staircase. Oh, sorry. The staircase looks like it leads down, but it ends in a wall. Seems suspicious.
Can I
Suspicious wall.
investigate that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Everybody, roll perception or survival.
Perception or survival, eh?
No, not advantage.
Oh, I'm at advantage. Hold on.
Yep.
Or
Turn that
disadvantage,
off. Goop goop.
Do normal.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'll
Delane,
just
you're in
keep
the
my
water.
fail. That's my third one tonight.
Get them all out of the way now.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, sounds good. Thorn, you and Bog Mar investigate the tunnel, and you see.
Bog Mar looks high, Thorn looks low.
Probably gonna be.
You notice that there is a very hard to see tunnel that was semi buried under some rubble, and so with you and Bog Mar were able to clear it. And are you seeing this dotted line?
Yes.
All right, this is a confusing map. That is a tunnel that seems to lead above another chamber. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. So if you follow that, you'd be in the dotted line above the chamber that it seems to overlook.
I got
Now, at this point, also, well, let's see here. Seth, you notice as you're walking by that there appears to be a few glints of something in this small cave to the south. It's up to you whether you want to move in there and investigate it or continue forward.
I am nosy. I would love to investigate it.
Sounds good. Taking the time to search that room, you do manage to find 3 potions of regular healing.
Cool.
That's pretty good.
Good to have.
I pocket them.
Sounds good. Go ahead and mark them on your sheet.
I shall.
All right. With that, you can either basically go back the way you came or go through the tunnel. So seems pretty self-explanatory to me, but that's up to you.
Tunnel, I guess.
Onward.
Yes.
Onward.
Works. All right. I slightly misled you because I was spatially confused. You're actually under the chamber, not over the chamber.
Okay. All right. That made more sense now.
Yeah. I was really confused.
I was like,
Yes.
but those are hidden lines.
Yes, you are correct. Yes, it is under. So there's another staircase on the other side that leads around, and it appears to move into a larger chamber. You do see strange lights emanating from what appears to be a larger chamber over here. Here, I can just reveal the whole chamber at this point.
Yeah, I'm just gonna swim on in. She has no regard for safety.
Okay.
Holy cow. Okay.
Okay,
I'm gonna kind
and
of stay at the opening.
Delane, are you over there too?
Where is over there? Everything is in my way. I don't have a lot of.
Oh, sorry.
Issues. No, it's okay. That's
It
not,
looks
that's
like
because
a
of me.
light coming from an anus at the bottom.
It's the Netherdeep. The deep nethers. You
There
found
it
them.
is.
Here it's called.
Wow.
Spread the cheese.
Oh no! For more spreading,
It-
no, I can't say that. Let's move on. So, oh, Delane, I lost you. Where did you go?
Feathers.
Are you inside
cavern.
somebody? Oh boy, that didn't.
Why can I move everybody else?
Because you have control of their sheets. Remember how you were able to edit them when we were making characters?
Correct.
Yeah.
Let me just go ahead and delete everyone.
I win. Delane, for some reason I lost you. Do you mind if I drag you back from the journal?
I'm right there. Can you not see me?
I cannot.
He's underneath me.
Oh.
I see you.
Oh, it's It's Bodhi that I'm missing. Sorry, that's what I was miscounting. My bad. My bad. I'm here, guys. I'm hippity hop. Hippity hop. Back here. All right, sounds good.
I guess I'll be drawn towards the light anus.
Okay. Silvery light dances along the walls of this underwater cave. The water here is a little warmer, and a gentle current pulls you towards a crevice in the south wall that emits a shimmering golden light. It's a very small crevice. Prowling around the cave's pillars is a massive shark. Boom!
Moon.
Punch it in the face.
A gold amulet hangs from a thick rope tied around the shark's body, and a silver spear protrudes from its side.
Oh.
All right. Now, checking the amount of rounds you spent doing the business, I have you at a total of 8, which, according to my chart, is a fast pace. So well done. You definitely beat the other group here. That being said, there's a giant shark, so we're going to take just a quick little break and then jump right into initiative. We'll see you guys in just a few minutes. Stick around.
Sounds good.
Welcome back, everybody. Our characters are about to face down a giant shark with some bling and a spear sticking out of it. Before we do, though, I did receive 3 inspirations from the chat. Thank you so much, everybody. So now the group has a total of 4 inspirations. Don't forget to use them. And with that, the shark is looking to attack you. So we're going to go right into initiative here.
I'm going to use one of those
inspiration. Go ahead and roll with advantage.
Oh no.
Oh.
Do I get better? I don't get better. So I'm going to go with the 18 that I got.
All right, that works.
Change that.
And speaking of punching sharks in the head, I am drinking the Headspace by Kindred Spirit Brewing, one of my favorite IPAs. Yum, yum, yum. It's good when you're gooping away from things. All right, it looks like we have everybody in here. Going to go in descending order. Seth, you see the glow from the shark. You see the movement along the cavern, and you're able to act first.
All right, Seth going in, sees the bling. We are going to scooch up a little bit, and we're going to ice knife right away.
All right, that works. Now, okay, never mind.
Sorry,
a 17 does hit, as it is a giant shark, but I want to just let you know of one other option you have. You can also try and get the amulet directly by attacking the rope around the shark rather than the shark itself. It's actually harder to do, so just...
I'm going to aim for the shark.
Yes, sounds good. All right, so with that, you create a shard of ice. You do the damage on a hit. You do 1d10 damage. Hit or miss, the shard explodes the target and each creature within 5 feet, which is nobody. I have to make a saving throw. Okay, go ahead and roll the 1d10 damage to start.
You got it.
Oh, only one little ouch. Ouch. All right,
Ice
and then
splinter.
I got to make a dexterity saving throw, which I succeeded.
No!
Wow, okay. The target in each creature, okay, I take no damage. All right, I took the 1 damage. All right, anything else?
Nope, I'm just, Seth is just kind of like, man, and just kind of floats
any more
with her arms
movement?
crossed.
Or are you good?
I'm gonna stick where I'm at.
All right, that works for me. Going on to Delane.
I'm going to swim up and try to take the spear out of it.
All right, that works. There was a thing for the spear. Ah, yes. You have to make an athletics check. You have to be within 5 feet of it and use an action to make the athletics check.
That's fine. Let me get up on this guy.
All right.
Get up on that shark.
Not with advantage, unless... Did you try that again?
I used one of the things. I used an...
Oh, you did? All right. Unfortunately, that is not enough. As you try and grasp it, it does not come free. It's lodged in there mighty deep.
I can't do strength things. I'll remember that for the rest of the
All right, anything else from Delaney? Would you like to... Well, if you move, you're going to get an op attack, so that's up to you.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, Bog Mar, you're up next. You see that Delane is trying to wrestle the spear out of the shark, but it's thrashing around.
Alright, I am going to try to take the approach of cutting the rope free to just get the amulet.
That works.
I would assume I need to get a little bit closer. So Bog Mar has 5 feet of reach.
Okay.
So I'm gonna...
Just so you know, if you go the way I just saw your token move, I would get an opportunity attack against you. From there it works. From there it works.
Yeah, here we go. I was thinking in my head, oh yeah, I gotta go around to his face. That's where the thing is. But that's not how it is.
All right, go ahead
So,
and make the attack, and we'll see if you're going for the bling. That's from what I understand.
This is correct.
All right.
All right. And since Delane is right there, if I do hit, I get a sneak attack, correct?
That's right. On the bling.
All right. So that's an
18 does hit. Go ahead and do the damage. 4
Right.
piercing, and I guess you get to do sneak attack damage.
I do.
All right, let's do that.
Two
And
more.
that is enough. As you cut the rope off of the shark, the amulet floats to the bottom. It
Okay.
doesn't seem to stop the shark from being angry, though.
Sure.
Anything else from Bog Mar? You
okay.
got any movement left?
I have been instructed by smarter rogues than me that I do have an offhand attack.
Yeah, you can use your offhand attack. Now, I know you're using 2 cleavers. Are they both short swords, or what did you program them as?
So I'm running them as daggers, so they're only a D4.
Okay.
But one of them is like the cleaver style, and then one of them is like a butcher knife.
I see. I would recommend you do probably dagger short sword. I mean, there's no reason why you wouldn't, unless you prefer, because the you can do however you'd like to. It just seems like 2 daggers isn't as powerful as it could be. But you do you, Buckaroo.
I didn't know what the rule was there, so I just figured I'd take them as daggers and.
Let's take them from daggers from right now until you get to your whetstone and sharpen the shit out of your hibachi tools.
There we go.
All right. Now, you go ahead and attack as per normal. Your damage is just reduced, as far as I understand it. So that's going to be a 14 to hit the shark, which does hit the shark barely. Go ahead and click on... Oh, you already did it. All right, so that's going to be just the 1 damage.
Yep.
Better than nothing. It diverts its attention towards you. Anything
Towards
else?
me?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. No.
All right, that
that's
worked.
enough.
Then I'm going to go ahead to the moon shark. Delane, I see you kind of on me. Are you kind of riding the shark?
Well, I figured I was pulling the spear out of
All right, that works. I'm going to say it moves with you on top, but even though you're on top of it, it seems drawn to Bog Mar. It could be because Bog Mar is injured and it has blood frenzy, so I'm going to be attacking with advantage. All right, here goes the bite. Boom.
Love it.
The advantage hit is a 27.
Yeah.
Here comes the damage. That is going to be 30 piercing damage. Does that insta-kill you? It doesn't insta-kill you, but it definitely drops you.
Yep.
All right. Oh, wait. No, I have to miss to do that. Oh, that's dumb.
Wow.
The shark is glowing, by the way. It sheds a bright light and 10-foot radius, and then an additional 10 feet. So, Bog Mar is unfortunately devoured by the shark. Still alive. It was kind of like grabbed and thrashed around, slammed down. But Bog Mar is in deep trouble. We move on to Thorn. You just saw Bog Mar go down. What would you like to do?
Thorn gets really, really angry, and she is going to rage and punch the shark in the face. And by punch the shark in the face, I mean hit it with an axe.
Okay, but raging.
So before I died, I said, "Hey guys, I did the thing. It's right here." So you all know that the thing is down
That
there.
is exactly the sound I would make if I got thrashed by a shark. Ooh. Oh boy.
Thorn, fuck him up. Avenge me.
I should just be able... It rolls like normal, right? It just adds extra damage?
Correct.
Is that how rage... Okay.
Should be additional 2 damage.
All right, 11 does not hit.
But,
You have another attack, though, right?
well, she's also a wild magic barbarian, so anytime I rage, I have to roll on the wild magic table to see what happens.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Can you just pop that in the chat so I have the reference?
Yes.
A 4,
it's a
and then
D8.
go ahead and plop in the whole shebang.
Hold on. Calm your tits, please.
Oh my god. So 4 is magic infuses one weapon of your choice that you are holding. Until it ends, it is now force damage. It gains light and thrown properties and all that stuff. Oh, it reappears the turn whenever a creature hits with an attack. Oh no, that's it. So yeah, you have a magic force battle axe now.
Cool. All right,
Don't
and
forget
then
you have reckless attack.
say what?
Don't forget you have reckless attack.
Okay, I will reckless attack. Thanks.
All right.
Let's play Barbarian before.
So you get advantage on this attack. Any attack against you has advantage.
That's true. But I will take it.
All right, let's do it. 14 does hit. Does, yes. Go ahead and click on the damage. Rage damage is 2, but it's a total of 10 damage. Well done. And then, anything else?
I don't think so.
All right. Seth, you're up again. Bog Mar is down.
Okay. General question. Can I help Bog Mar with a potion, or is that something that would have to come later?
You can help Bog Mar with a potion. It would be an action to do so. To feed him a potion.
I'm gonna feed Bog Mar a potion of healing.
Okay.
So can I shift over here and then?
Yeah, I'll
what's the
say
best-
it's no opportunity attack because you're technically adjacent to the shark.
And then.
You just roll 2d4 plus 2.
Got it.
Is that healing potion? I haven't done old school healing potion in a while. 2d4 plus, so it's 7. You get 7 hit points. Bogmar, you are completely stable and at 7.
Oh.
You are prone though.
Anything from my favorite roomie.
Thank you. Alright. I'm no longer grappled, also.
No, yeah, you're just I gave you prone because you're on the ground.
Oh, right.
Seth, if that ends your turn, I'm going to go to Delane.
That's perfect.
The amulet?
Say again.
Am I near the sea floor where the amulet?
The amulet is under the shark. You could, on your turn, if you'd like, you can try and retrieve it.
Okay.
But currently, you've just gained consciousness. You haven't. It's not actually your go yet.
Got it.
Delane, you're up. You're on top of this shark.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, it was the top of the round. You hear sounds coming from the north. Sounds like rustling, people moving.
Okay. I am going to...
I'm going to say Bodhi uses the help action to give you advantage on whatever you're doing next.
I guess I will cast Bless.
Okay.
I can choose. Let's
Then I'm going to take that help back, and I'll use it on someone else.
I can bless up to 3 creatures. Yeah, I'll cast this at level 1. I am going to bless Thorn Bogmar and Seth.
Okay.
Cool.
And then
What does that give them?
they get a D4 to all saving throws and attack rolls
Okay. Awesome.
until my concentration ends. I am going to use my Tempestuous Magic for my bonus action, and after I cast a first level spell or higher, I can make a gust around myself. I can move up to 10 feet without provoking opportunity attacks.
Cool, do it. That's awesome. Bye, buddy. All right. If that ends your turn, we go to Bogmar.
Yeah.
Bogmar, tell me what you're going to do, and I'll see if Bodhi intervenes.
So I'm attempting to go grab the amulet from underneath the shark and then dip out using some sort of a cunning action and get the fuck out of there. Thing.
Okay, because you have to use half your action to stand up, your movement is now half of what it normally is, so 15. And the shark is there, so he'll be rough terrain. So you can get it, but you won't be able to move anywhere.
Bonus action dash.
Yeah, that would work.
But would that provoke opportunity attack?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Bonus action disengage would not.
Disengage.
You could do that, but you still wouldn't have enough movement points to move away from him. The problem is you have 15 movement points, and the thing's under him, and he counts as rough terrain.
So, okay.
So basically, you can disengage and move away from him and not get the gem, or you can get the...
No, I guess not. Alright. I guess what I'll do is go under there, get the thing.
Okay.
Bonus action hide. Can I just,
yes, you can.
like, throw myself
Yeah,
like
let's do that.
a little flounder in the sand?
I love that. Let's do that. That's the best thing I've heard all day. Yeah, cool. Go ahead. You spend your action. You get under the shark that just thrashed you. You manage to find the medallion quite easily, and then you lay perfectly still on the ground. Roll a stealth check.
Alright.
Passive perception of the moon shark is 13.
Shit. Alright.
It knows that you're lying underneath.
Could Bodhi use the help attack or help action to
Yeah,
help
sure.
me
Let's
attack?
do it. Roll that again.
Fuck!
No. Wait, can
So
I...
you're okay, yeah? Go ahead.
Chronal shift?
What does that do? Oh, you get to re-roll?
Yeah.
Sure. Is it a reaction? Yes. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Let's
15
go.
is enough. Well done. So what happened is you see Bog Mar flop to the ground, and then the shark sees it. He yells out, "Help!" to Bodhi. Bodhi shrugs, and the shark sees you, and then time rewinds, and this time you lay perfectly still. The shark does not know you're there. Are you done? Okay.
Perfect. Yeah, that's
Moon
it.
Shark is going to attack Thorn. Thorn, you're at full health, yeah?
I am.
All right, so I don't get Blood Frenzy, and I just attack like a normal person. Normal shark.
Normal person.
16.
That hit.
All right, here comes damage. 25 piercing.
The fuck?
What? Crunchy.
Boss fight, guys.
Yeah, we were sent to go grab a thing.
You grabbed it.
As a fun event!
That is true. There's a lot of animal cruelty and death in this fun and games. Anything else from me? No, Chris, I'm done. All right, then we move on to Thorn.
So is Thorn dead?
No,
No.
no, but you take the 25.
Yeah.
Halved.
Oh, that's right.
I should have attacked with advantage. We'll just let that slide. So take 12.
Thanks, Zach. Telling me how to barbarian.
I can tell Bodhi had a monk too.
Yes.
You can tell Melissa had a rogue. I don't think any of us can tell Kit had a wizard though.
No one can wizard for me?
No one can wizard
I
for
can
you.
tell you gift of alacrity.
Thank
Robbie
you.
Robbie can tell me had a sorcerer.
I thought you said gift of lactating. I was very confused. Go ahead, Thorn. Take your turn.
Flavor text, let's go.
For more lactating, like and subscribe. 22 does hit.
Well,
You are no longer recklessly attacking, but you are raging.
so I'm still raging.
Yeah, so 9. Got it. You have another attack, yeah?
Uh-huh.
11 does not.
I scream in his face.
He doesn't like it. He screams back. Seth, you're up, unless Thorn has something else.
I don't think so.
All right.
I am going to kind of stick where I am and
We were having a
cast-
delightful time, now this. Welcome to the channel. All right.
I'm gonna True Strike,
Okay.
and
On
So
your
my next
turn,
turn-
you have advantage.
yeah. So I'm not going to go anywhere because I don't want to get bitten upon.
Yeah, it's a bad check. I'm going to give you a little dot to remember you have concentration.
Thank you. And that's my turn.
Delane is up. That was the end of the second round, I believe. And so... Or this is the top of the second round. Or is it the top of the third? I lost track.
It's the third.
Okay, top of the third. That's important because those sounds are getting closer. Delane is up.
So when I rolled for stealth, was bless still in effect?
Yeah, it should still be in effect.
It's not. Bless doesn't work on ability checks.
Saving throws and attacks.
Oh,
Got it.
wait.
That would have helped.
That might have helped my second attack.
Add a
True.
D4 to it. We'll retro it. You got 2 added to your 11, 12. Actually, 13 is its armor class, so yeah, go ahead and do damage. Good call.
Hashtag bless.
For 11 more damage. I mean, I hit. There you go. Well done. Delay. Okay, now it's Delane's turn, right? Is that where we're at?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I am going to cast Guiding Bolt at 2nd level.
Okay.
So.
Range spell attack. Bodhi will help. Roll with advantage.
All right. Sweet.
Boom, hits. Go ahead and click on the guiding bolt to do the damage, and then the next attack.
I think I would also add. I don't know if it casted at 2nd level when I clicked on it.
Oh, it might not. So you would add a D. Yeah. So 46, and then you add another D6 to that.
No, I did it at 2nd level.
Oh, I see. Okay, so it's a total of 17. Am I seeing that right?
17.
Got it.
So I just sort of like hold out my oar and I cast Guiding Bolt. Just big bolt of lightning shoots out of at the tip of my oar into the shark.
Is your oar your focus? Because that's pretty badass.
Yes.
That's so
Yes,
cool.
It's my staff.
I like that.
It is. It's also glowing, so any attacks made against it, the next attack made against it has advantage.
All right. Yeah, that's why I put the lightning bolt there. If that ends your turn, we go to Bog Mar.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to.
I might move a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead and move, Delane. No problem.
Here.
Right here. And then I am going to...
You can attack with advantage because you're attacking from stealth.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But
Also,
I also have advantage because of Guiding Bolt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have advantage from 2 different directions. But
I don't think you can choose not to use the guiding bolt, though, so it says the next attack, so whatever happens, it's it.
I will go ahead and...
Basically, I imagine you roll over and stab up.
Right, yeah, essentially. Alright, I am attacking at advantage.
Absolutely
That's
hits.
23.
You cast food prep. All right.
And then I get sneak attack.
Yep.
No, hold on. Do this first,
All right, that's going to be 6 piercing.
then sneak attack, right?
Yep, for 5 more.
5. And now for my bonus action, I am going to disengage.
All right, you have so you use 5. You've used 10 movement so far. You have 20 movement left, and I cannot attack you.
All right.
You should have 2d6 of sneak attack damage. You're at level 3.
Oh, roll another d6.
2d6.
Yeah,
At level 3, you get 2d6 of sneak
Okay.
attack.
Boom,
Every
got it.
2 levels.
Let me change my thing then. 1d6, 2d6. Alrighty.
All right, the shark looks to be half the shark it used to be in terms of health.
Quite.
I'm hoping this here is like a landmass.
Yes, so these 2 columns, they do reach the ceiling.
All right, good.
So he is. You're currently out of his sight.
I think we should go. As I'm like bleeding.
No.
I have the thing.
The sounds are getting closer to you, Bog Mar. As if at the end of the round something will happen. The moon shark will go next, and will attack Thorn again, but this time with advantage.
She's still screaming in his face.
That's going to be a 17.
That hits.
All right, so you're going to take half of this, which is 20, so you take 10.
Okay.
That is its only action. It will end its turn. Thorn, it is your turn, and then something happens as we reach the top of the 4th round.
Okay. I'm actually going to try and pull the spear out.
Okay. So you have to be within 5 feet. You are. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
You're raging, so you have advantage.
Advantage, yeah.
All right, you easily pull the spear out of the shark, and the glow around it immediately dissipates. It looks angrily at you. The rusty spear in your hand looks worthless.
Cool, I'm gonna stab it with it again.
Okay, now hold on a second. You'll have to help me here with how I think multi-attack is the action is 2 attacks. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you cannot attack it again.
That's fine.
Yeah. But it is no longer glowing. I will tell you, because it hasn't happened yet, he does get to do something. Well, okay, he would have been able to do something if he missed an attack, and now he can no longer do that thing. So you did something.
Cool.
Yeah, just for mechanic's sake. It wasn't a giant red herring. It was a spear. Anything else from
Happy
Thorn?
Spear out of his side, and he'd leave us alone.
You'd think.
I know.
This is why I only ever trust lions with thorns in their feet.
Anything else from Thorn? Anything else from Thorn?
No. No.
All right. As soon as Bog Mar runs towards the rear of the cave and says, "Guys, we should go," you see a large group of individuals emerge from the cavern directly behind you. And... Oops, maybe not. Why can't I select? There you go.
Maggie, Pumpkin, you made it!
Alright, Dermot hides behind and says, maybe we could be of assistance. And then...
Oh my god,
I
no,
yells
we
out,
need to...
"Let's get him!" So with this, I have to roll fucking initiative for everybody.
Oh god,
Oof.
we need to leave. The shark is really scary. Pumpkin, don't go in there.
Did I get Maggie?
Better to lose
I
you.
did. Descending order, Irvin goes first.
Fucking Irvin.
Yeah, you didn't actually meet this guy. He runs over here and throws 2 daggers at the creature. 1.
Hang on a second.
Misses.
We're underwater. Disadvantagedly.
Oh yeah, you're right. He misses both, and then you hear, "We're underwater."
You should do.
Galsariad moves just directly past you, asking permission to pass their Delane's. Excuse me. Do you let him pass?
Yeah, I sort of swim out of his way a little bit.
All right. He gracefully moves by you. 10-foot radius sphere centered on a point he can see. Oh, just the shark. He's casting Gravity Well. Has to make a DC 13 saving throw.
21?
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
Eat farts!
All right. Dexterity saving throw? No, strength saving throw. Oh, his strength is actually really good. Oh, no, it's not. He takes the full 21.
Nice.
21 force damage. Pulled 10 feet towards the sphere's center. Oh, it's not going to move because he cast it on the shark itself. So it stays there. Actually, I'm going to say it moves here. That will not provoke any opportunity attacks, though, because it was forced to move. That's Galciard's turn. Io goes next. She runs directly by you, Delane, without asking permission, winks at you, and attacks the sharks. Here we go. Oh, what the hell are you? No. Sorry, I thought she was a different class. Let's do this instead. By that I mean runs next to Irvin. No. Yeah, actually, no. I'm going to say the first thing happens. Going to use a harpoon, but use it as a melee weapon and stab it.
Sweet.
I have multi-attack. 16 hits. I'll attack again just so I have them both up there. 4 misses. With 16 hits for 15 piercing damage. Boom. Seth, you're up.
Am I reading this correctly? Are these fine folks within 5 feet of the shark?
You and Io are.
Okay.
No one else is.
Let's see. Hopefully she's dexterous, because I'm going to try an ice knife again.
Okay. I think it's within
So
5.
do
Okay,
that.
yeah, go ahead. 12. You create one creature. 12.
You have advantage, right? Because you did True Strike last turn.
Oh, you did? Yeah. Go ahead and attack again.
Oh, yeah.
Just ice knife
True.
a second time. That hits. You do 1d10 damage.
Sweet. 1d10 damage.
That's going to be 7 damage to it. And then both you and Io have to roll dexterity saving throws.
Yes. Let's see here.
17. Oh, look at us
Nice.
ninja-ing. We take nothing. But the shark.
Takes
I have
2d6
to roll.
cold
I have it.
damage.
Nope, I
Oh,
failed. Yep, 2d6 damage.
Sweet. Of the cold variety.
4 more damage to the shark. Anything else from Seth?
Seth is Jay chillin' now.
All right, Delane, you're up.
I'm going to... At second level,
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Magic Missile.
Boom, do it. Just do the damage. I can't do shit.
Why did...
Just roll the
Okay.
full, what would it be? 3d...
4 darts 'cause I'm
44
casting
plus
it.
4.
So I'll add 3 more d4s there.
Okay, so we got a total of 8 plus 4. 8,
12.
9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. All right. Real close.
Damn it.
Anything else?
No.
All right, so you shoot these magic missiles as Io jumps out of the way of both them as well as Seth's ice knife, and we move on to Bog Mar.
Oh, I'm not running away. Okay,
The moon
I'll
shark
come back.
goes next, by the way. Just keep that in mind.
that's why I'm moving right back here. And I
Hide.
really
That's good.
hope I kill this thing.
Okay, let's see what
Okay.
happens. Would you like to use an advantage?
Yes.
Okay, you have 1 remaining.
Okay. I will stab it. I also have bless.
Yeah, you get a +1 to whatever it is, so it's not a nat 20,
Well,
but you do hit. And then you do the damage.
Okay. 4
All right.
plus.
Oh, plus. Okay, the plus did it because it had 5 hit points left. Describe how you kill the moon shark.
Well, I kind of say, are we not running away? Okay. And I get over there and I sashimi it.
All right, blood begins to pool around. As the shark is thrashing about in its death throes, it crashes into the stone pillar next to it, which tumbles the south wall, elongating the crack. The dying shark slams into the stone pillar in the south end of the cavern. The pillar cracks under the force, teeters, then crashes down against the south wall. The wall fractures and collapses, revealing a passageway awash with a golden light. Well done.
Cool.
Ooh.
Let me just...
Oh, Pumpkin, I'm so glad you made it.
To that, he says, my name is Dermot, and it is it's my goal to become a great hero, not Pumpkin.
Oh, Pumpkin. I'm sorry, Dermot.
Maggie says,
Thank
I
you
kind of like
so
Pumpkin.
much.
Hey, can
Does
we?
Maggie want to be called Pumpkin? I'll
No.
call you Pumpkin.
I kind of swim up to Bog Mar and I'm like, we're in a contest.
Yeah. I know. I'm like, what are you doing?
Always fun to make.
Even though it's so Bog Mar, I assume you've tucked that.
Yeah, it's in my chef pouch.
All right, so they don't know you have it, but
Right.
at this point, because that southern wall was smashed open and there's golden light coming through, Io and company just seem to be like ooh-ahing and sort of moving towards it.
Yeah, I think we should ooh-ah and go towards it too.
Oh,
Yeah?
we
Works for me.
could, or yeah.
Ooh, the butt
Or we could-
cheeks.
Or we could win the contest.
Yeah.
Isn't this the way we win? No?
We already have the thing.
Supposed
Yeah.
to bring the thing back to shore, right?
Yeah,
Oh.
you can absolutely just forget what's in here, but they are definitely like, what the hell is this? I'm going to crawl through the anus, come out the other side.
Oh no.
Maggie's like, I can use the squeeze ability to make this. Get in there. So Io and Maggie
yeah,
have gone in. Galsariad looks towards you, Delane, and says, oh, this magic was quite impressive. I've never seen an ore used as a focus before. Do you mind if I look at it?
Why don't we sit down and have a drink? Look at it.
Sure. Irvin moves past Seth and kind of like blows you a kiss, but I want you to roll an insight check really quick.
Me? Okay.
Yeah.
Make sure it looks normal. Insight is this button.
Okay, so he seems to have been using that sort of almost as a misdirection, but you notice that as he does that, he seems to be keeping a distance from Bog Mar.
I catch the smooch that he blew at me and I put it in my pocket, and I come to stand next to Bog Mar.
All right, sounds good. Dermot says, "I'll watch our rear, someone in case there are more of them." And he pulls out his what is he wielding? Has to be a hammer, right? Yes, a warhammer. He holds his minuscule warhammer, and he's, "I'll guard us." Oh, Bodhi's like, "I'm a rabbit, and I'm here."
Can I
Right.
at least like look in there to see what?
So you can't just see through because it looks like there's a tunnel that Io went up into that the light's coming from, and it looks like it moves up. Like
I see it kind of okay.
so you cannot
I
see
turn
in. You just
around
see that
the
they
other-
went in there.
I turn around to the others and go, "Are we doing this thing?"
Sure, let's follow them up. I think that's a good idea.
I can't
I
tell if
don't
he's sarcastic or not.
Oh, here we go.
Saying I look at Bogmar and like, let's follow them up. They'll take the lead.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Eventually, the rest of Dermot and Galsariad will stay. Actually, no, they would go in as well. They would just stay near the butthole.
Mhm.
Thor and Delane's Bodhi goes in. Hippity hop. Here I am.
What? Why?
Oh no! Is that something you're not doing? Okay.
I'm trying to get us out of here to win the contest.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Bogmar goes in.
No! Bogmar, damn it! I just bubbles come out of me.
All right. You
Fine.
yell through, and Irvin looks.
I-
Oh no! Galsariad says, "It sounds like your friends are looking for you."
Swim up.
Oh, okay. I'll go talk to my friend.
No, it's you catch me in the tunnel.
Oh,
There's only one of you guys has to go back, or there's not enough room for two.
Sorry.
okay. I'll go back.
Alvarin.
Sorry.
Um,
All right, we're going to win and leave this nice glowing.
okay, well, let me, Bog Mar, since you went in, let me tell you what you saw before you exited. The watery environment gives way to a cavern dotted with trees and pools of water. The walls are covered with vines of green ivy interspersed with colorful flowers. Part of the cavern is open to the sky. In the middle of the cavern is a sphere of pale light surrounded by a crystal pedestal upon which rests a golden pendant attached to a fine golden chain.
What the butts? Is this the golden eye, or is it what I'm holding?
I mean, it was too illuminated, like it's letting out a bright magical glow that you couldn't like make out too many of the details besides it being an amulet. But the thing you have looks like a golden amulet with an emerald in it. Doesn't appear magical in any way.
Weird.
Hmm.
Well, I guess I will tell that to Delane and say, it's maybe the thing in there. I don't know.
Why not both?
Did
I
we just
don't-
rob a
I don't
shark for
know.
no reason?
Why not both?
It's just kind of weird that the column had to destroy that to make the butt crack, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's weird.
It's probably something terrible. Let's go get it.
Here I go.
I'll swim up.
Okay, yeah, you swim up. The rest of Bodhi's like, can I come this time? Hippity hop, here I am.
I'll follow, yeah.
All right, Thorn, are you staying out in the grotto, or are you moving into this chamber?
Move in. Is there room?
Yeah, you can fly in and land on Maggie's shoulder if you wanted to.
Aww.
All right, as you fly in, they're all sort of like surrounding this pedestal in the middle with this glowing, hovering medallion. Io looks at Galsariad, seems to be moving through like some sort of magical tube and sort of like trying to reference it. Maggie looks at it with a grimace. Irvin seems very interested in it, seems to be appraising it. And Pumpkin seems afraid and is looking towards the exit. Io then looks towards Delane as you approach and says, well, fair is fair. You guys technically beat us here. Feel free. She gestures towards the floating amulet.
You want me to reach out and just...
Can I check for traps?
Yeah, Bog Mar, you absolutely can.
And then, can I see if I know what it is, like magically?
Sure. Arcana check or identify.
What does it look like? Does it have this emerald eye like we're...
I'll let Seth and Bog Mar know because it's so bright and like illuminant that unless you get real close to it, you won't know. Oh, sorry. Roll an investigation check there, Bog Mar. Seth, you have never seen this thing in your life.
Investigation is checked for traps?
Yeah.
The way I'm doing it, because you are checking the pedestal, I assume, for mechanical traps.
Okay. Never
Not
mind.
an advantage.
I should not check for traps, not with advantage. Doesn't matter, right? Didn't do good.
It's a fail, right?
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
Seems fine. The pedestal does not seem to have any mechanical things in it that you can notice. Again, it's glowing so bright. It's definitely a golden amulet. You can't quite see the center, whether there is an emerald in it, because that's where the light is just pooling out of and surrounding this area. It's almost like it's like looking at the sun almost.
Deep diving for stuff is kind of my job, so I feel like I'll just snatch it.
All right. So the other Io's group moves out of the way as you slowly approach this floating item. Is that? Are you grabbing it?
Yeah.
All right. Give me just a moment.
I, of course, did not take Mage Hand, because why would I need that?
As a salvage diver? Really?
I was a salvage diver before I got magic.
All right. you're going to see a different NPC instead of yourself holding the amulet, because this is artwork.
What?
The light around the pedestal fades as a spectral figure in the form of a human male rises from the amulet. He is dressed in leather armor and a tattered red cape and wears a shield. His face is framed by curly brown hair and bears a melancholic expression. He pleads, I'm imprisoned. Please, help me. Suddenly the ground vanishes beneath your feet and you fall, tumbling through a vortex of golden light. You fall deeper, deeper, then suddenly stop. The golden light subsides and you find yourself suspended in a pitch-black expanse. You feel water buoying you. A vermilion light appears in the distance, illuminating the melancholy warrior who is shackled to the ground by disgusting strands of fleshy crimson substance. He raises his gaze to the heavens and, sobbing, chokes out, Moonweaver, I beg you, guide those with the power to save me to the site where I first prayed to you. He looks around and his eyes settle on you, Delane. Oh gods, there you are. My name is Alexian. I am lost in darkness. Long ago, I prayed to the Changebringer in the heart of the Temple of Evil. I beg you, take my jewel and... You feel consciousness leaving you as if pressure of the water were crushing the life out of you. Alexian's voice is the last thing you hear before you pass out. Save me, please. The rest of you see the same vision in front of you as the figure looks directly at Delane. Suddenly you see almost like a tunnel-like darkness growing across your vision as all of you lose consciousness. At this point, we're going to take a quick little 5-minute break, and then we'll see what happens. Hopefully they haven't been murdered and robbed. See y'all soon. Welcome back, everybody, where our characters have just received a strange spectral vision of a young man in strange armor when Delane touched this strange amulet that he found floating in this cavern. They all immediately lost consciousness. Delane, you kind of feel the first sort of throes of waking, and you feel your body being shook. When your eyes open, you see Oya standing different campaign, standing above you, her hand outstretched as if to slap you, and then when your eyes open, she recoils. Oh, you're awake. All of you awaken at the same time.
Did you all see that too?
Yeah, it was kind of freaky.
Maggie says,
like-
I didn't see anything.
Y'all didn't see the glowing man talk to me? Throw me in a pit?
Dermot says, I thought I heard something. It sounded like a muffled... I heard voices, but I wasn't able to make anything out. What did you all see?
The guy told me he was trapped. Said he... Temple of Evil or something, and talked to the Moonweaver.
What was his name? Was Alexian.
Sure. Yeah, Alexian. That's about right.
All the other individuals sort of look at each other, and they all just sort of shrug. Apparently, no one recognizes that name.
Well,
you still feel the amulet in your hand, Delane, like your hand is grasped around it.
oh, this amulet right here.
Mm-hmm. As you look in your hand, you see a strange golden amulet. It's very ornate, but now that the glow has subsided, it definitely does not have an emerald in the center. When Io sees that, she's like, well, that's not what we're looking for.
How many golden amulets are down here?
All I know is it's supposed to have an emerald in it. It's called the Emerald Eye, for crying out loud. We're in the Emerald Grotto. It's like 90% of this campaign is named Emerald something.
I feel like this water should be green.
Oh, well, I think this is probably it. We'll turn this in.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
All right. Well fought. They both look to you and says, "It was good seeing y'all in action." And she sort of dives.
Okay.
Okay. Nope.
Come back here. Listen, earlier we had that little swimming contest. I get a little competitive sometimes. That's not the foot I want to be off on. You seem like a fine group of people, and maybe we could get dinner tonight.
She says, if I had that 100 gold pieces, maybe. And she winks at you and then dives into the.
What if I have it? Okay.
All right, you notice that. Roll an insight check there, Delane.
Arg.
I'll pretend you didn't do that at advantage. All right. Unfortunately, you aren't able to discern anything besides, her swimming away from you. Didn't hate it, but you weren't able to incite anything. The rest of them move forward. Maggie's like, you should all probably go first. It might take me a minute to get through this.
Yeah, no, I'm going.
Yep. I mentioned as we swim out that we didn't go through the whole cave, so there might be places that we missed. Perhaps we should search in a different direction.
Maggie says, well, actually, we went in the exact opposite as the player characters, so we investigated all the others. So there's no reason for us to stay. We should probably go back. At least if I was the dungeon master, that's what I would say. And you're not sure what he's talking about, but apparently everywhere else has been looted.
Thank you, Maggie.
Okay. Well,
we should retrace our steps to get out.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. So you're able to swim as a large group, and you make your way back. Oh wait, actually, one sec.
I was going to say, if we can get away from them, Thorn would ask Bog Mar to check his pockets.
Oh, I feel like yeah.
Before you go, Bog Mar, Dermot says, "Oh, you're injured. Here," and he raises his hands before you can say anything, and he casts Cure Light Wounds on you.
Oh, Dermot, you are so wonderful.
Cure Light Wounds. What is Cure Light Wounds?
Oh, sorry, I'm playing D&D 2.5. Get 7 healing points back.
Oh, okay. What? They have a special spell?
No. Well, they do, but not that one.
I gotcha.
Yeah. You check your pockets, and nothing has been taken.
Okay. Alright, when we come out of the water, I'll do a little healing word on Thorn.
Okay. You make your way back to the Jigow docks, where you see that many people have gathered. A lot of them have set up like small picnic-like areas. Some of them have bottles of wine. 7. Yeah, you get 7. And
no, 6.
Oh, 6. Sorry, that's what this means. Yes, 6. And they seem to be camping out, waiting for your arrival. At this point, as you emerge from the water, you hear cheers and whoops as you all pantedly get out of the sea and arrive on the docks, where the 2 elders are awaiting both parties. Io looks towards the elders and shrugs and shakes her head.
Like, Thorn totally gets out of the water and shakes like a dog.
The wings, yeah.
Wings just go.
I walk right up to the elders, and then right when I'm right in front of them, reach into my pocket and pull out the amulet.
Okay, sounds good. So when you do, Irvin looks to you and sort of like, and then gives a little smile. Io looks towards you, Delane, and kind of like has a slight scowl on her face, but then she just sort of raises her hands like, oh, well, you got me. And as soon as you reveal Bog Mar, sorry, just make sure you're revealing Bog Mar's amulet, not Delane's. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right. So you reveal Bog Mar. As soon as you do, they instantly cheer as the elder takes the amulet from you, holds them up, and you see that they create the illusion of 2 eyes, basically, from the 2 elders. Our champions of the Festival of Merit for this year. And then the applause increases, crescendos, music begins to play. And with that, he pulls over a lockbox, similar to the one you found earlier, pushes it in front of you, but this one's very weighty, and says, the 100 gold piece reward, as promised. And of course, you have free rooms at the Unbroken Tusk. He looks towards Io and the companions and says, consolation prize, you 2 have the free rooms at the Unbroken Tusk, but I'm afraid no gold. Io looks towards him and then to Delane and says, that's okay. I heard dinner was involved.
I got dinner, no problem.
All right. So at this point, the festivities continue. What are you doing, Delane, with the amulet that you found?
I'm gonna hang on to it till I can get, like, not surrounded by a town of people.
Yep.
And an additional party.
That's very fair. So at this point, some of the people are coming up to you, asking what you saw, what did you face? and then the other party is also talking about how they fought a shark and all these things. They seem to be moving towards the Unbroken Tusk at this point. But what would you like to do?
Well, I mean, we can go towards the Unbroken Tusk, and then I'm going to cast Detect Magic on the amulet.
Boom. Okay. Very good. Let me tell you how much I can.
Maybe just tell me if it's magical.
Well, it is, but you get to know certain things about it. I just don't know how much I can...
What school of magic it is. It's not Identify.
Oh, it's not Identify. Sorry, Detect Magic. Yes,
it is. It's just Detect Magic.
It is definitely glowing a very bright, vibrant, powerful, magical aura, and it's giving you the Illusion School. Yeah.
Interesting.
At this point, it looks like the party is heading towards the Unbroken Tusk, but then you also have another... You can also just go back to Bog Mar's. Up to you.
I'd like to get dinner.
Dinner sounds fun to me.
Yeah. Also, everybody, here's 11 silver pieces.
11.
11 silver. Well, I guess, let me see here. What is... Oh, there's 5 of us, yes? Isn't that 20 each?
Well, that's 20 gold. I got 57 silver pieces.
Yeah, and then everyone got some gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there's... Yeah, there was 100 gold that you got as a group.
Gold.
Okay. So, yeah, 20 gold apiece there.
Yep.
And then it's like 11.4 silver, so...
That's fine.
Well, there's copper.
Okay, you also get 4 copper.
Thank you.
Trying to spend it all in tips.
That's fine. I'm sure the 4 copper pieces will really come in handy.
Well, if you're getting dinner for everyone, just saying.
I'm just imagining that the stack of gold is taller than Lorne.
That's great. All right, so where is it at? One sec. There we are. So you head back towards the Unbroken Tusk, and you see Agatha is there, and she seems to be getting the meals prepared to present to everybody. You know, as soon as Ao finds a table large enough to accommodate both parties, coincidentally, she says, "Oh, tabs on him," points towards you, Delane.
Yes, that's... I'll take care of it. And I kind of look at Io, and I was like, it was really more of a... It's fine. I'll take care of your friends, too.
So you have a choice right now. How much would you like to spend on this meal for the group? You can go from squalid all the way to aristocratic.
I'll do full-fledged aristocratic.
All right, so that would be...
I'm a swimmer. I need the calories.
Actually, it's not that... It's 20 gold. For one meal, that's 20 gold. It's 20 gold. That's for 10 individuals.
No.
Yeah,
it's 2 gold piece a person.
Yeah, can I help?
Yeah, you can Venmo him the money.
It's fine. My entire earnings for the day. No good.
It's 20 gold for the best food and drink that money can buy.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. I got this.
I can literally just go back there and start making it.
I got it. It's fine. Take a night off.
So it looks like they're taking out the good stuff, the high quality mead, as well as some of the best food that Bog Mar, prepared ahead of time, I assume. So you're starting to enjoy yourselves sitting at the table. Is there anything you want to investigate or ask, or of these characters that are with you at this moment?
Yeah, I want to know everything. I look at the elven gentleman.
Yep.
And I say, what was your name again?
Oh, I am Galsariad.
Sorry, you from around here?
Oh, yes.
Shorehouse area?
Yes, I've been here most of my life, although my life is quite long. I've traveled many places, but I hail from here, yes.
Well, you wanted to see my ore, so...
He says, yes, you show me yours, I'll show you mine. And with that, he uses... he has a very slender wand that he apparently uses as a focus. It's not very girthy, but it's quite long, so...
It's pretty good.
So when he mentions that little quip about you show me mine, he definitely has like almost a grin you can't quite notice. He definitely knows what he's saying.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. I just present an ore. It looks exact. It's just a regular ore. There's nothing too special about it. There's a lighter coloration, and as it kind of crackles down the wood, when you do the two different electrodes and you put it on wood and it does that.
Oh, the burn through, yeah.
Yeah. It's got like that going down it.
So he looks it over and he says, "This is quite ornate. And is this a natural pattern?"
Yeah, when the lightning struck me.
The lightning struck you, and you're whole.
It didn't strike me in the hole, no.
Just so because I'm new to these characters, your character seems to have like human tendencies, but the blue skin and the markings.
It's new. Relatively.
Right. But so generally, from my perspective, he looks like a human with slight alterations.
Yeah, he looks human-esque with very strange features.
Okay.
Like watery facial and long watery hair and glowing blue runic tattoos.
So as he is looking it over, he says it's quite ornate but very unwieldy. It's a lot to keep in both my hands at once. As he tries to swing it from side to side, I need everyone else roll an insight check.
Do we need to?
Everyone else is everybody but me?
Everyone but Delane.
Okay, that's fine.
Thorn is too busy having a drinking contest with the ogre.
All right, so at this, that's coming up. So, Bog Mar, as you're looking around, you notice that Irvin never meets your eyes. He's kind of looking around the table, and he kind of is rather jovial and makes jokes with everyone and seems to be, rather flirtatious, but every time he passes you, it's almost like you don't exist. That being said, though, as soon as Galsariad and Delane are having their discussion, he's looking over and almost scowling.
He's looking at me?
No, at them. Like he doesn't like what's happening right now.
I imagine I'm sitting next to Thorn and I just say, hey, what is with this guy over here? Is he like a racist or something? He like never looking at my face. Do I have face problem?
Thorn looks up, she's like double fisting a meat pie, and it's still like crumpled around her face, and she's like, what? And then goes back to eating.
Irvin guy. Keep an extra eye on him. I don't know what his problem is. He's a little shifty. As a shifty guy, I think he's shifty.
You really remind me of Zangief right now from Wreck-It Ralph. This is not a bad guy.
He's not a bad guy. I'm a bad guy.
So, Seth, you can't really, you don't really notice anything about Galsariad and Delane's conversation except for Galsariad is obviously of elven descent and drow.
upon sitting at the table, the first thing I do is go to dab up Pumpkin, and then I kind of hesitantly go to do the same to Galsariad and see how he responds.
All right. Booty Man gave us a 200 award. We gave you the inspiration. Sorry, describe that one more time. You're doing something to Dermot.
I give him a fist bump because we both love the Luxon, and that's just what we do.
Mm-hmm.
And I go to do the same for Galsariad, but I kind of tentatively. I don't know. I don't want to interrupt their conversation, but I also don't know how he'll respond to me holding my fist out.
Okay. As soon as you do it, it looks like Dermot knows exactly what you want, and he reaches out his hand and does the whole shifting of the gears, awkward hand, and also with you. And
oh god.
But when you move over to Galsariad to do it, he looks up from his discussion with Delane, still holding his oar, and says, "Yes, can I help you?"
I then pretend like I'm driving a car, and then go to talk to someone else.
Okay. He goes back to Delane and is like, "You have some strange companions, but I can't talk. Look at mine."
I just met him. I don't really know anything about him.
Well, I've been around for many years, and I can still say there's much I still have to learn.
So I kind of lean in while he's looking at my wood. And I go, Io, what's her deal? How long you known her?
Well, let me look at my biography and let you know. I want to make sure one of them is a little different, so I'll make sure. Well, I'm the most recent addition to Io's party, so I'm still learning a bit more about her. She's very headstrong, hot-headed, makes decisions quickly, which is what we need in a leader. Sometimes leads us into some rather precarious situations, if you know what I mean. I guess the first thing that attracted me to her is... It's strange, I've never seen someone with orcish blood have blue skin like that.
She's quite the swimmer.
Oh, yes. It's almost as she moves as one with the water. Maybe that's why she's taken it. And then at that point, he's like, but I shouldn't speak.
I understand. You don't know me, it's fine.
Well, I know you can fight. That shark was quite wounded before we were even able to catch up with y'all. With y'all, because I'm from Virginia.
I didn't do too much. Those guys with the knives and stuff, they did a lot of the work.
Oh, it's people like us that cast our spells from afar, live to fight another day, and also bolster our compatriots. Command the elements.
It's true. Sure.
Maggie at this point says, I'm bored. It's time for a drinking contest. To that, Io looks directly at you, Delane, and sort of shrugs like, are you game?
Sure.
All right. Here we go. Is there anyone who's not involved? Cheers! Elma Haddonfield, thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate it, and we're glad to show your artwork on the stream today. I am now drinking hazy like a fox, which some people might feel a little hazy after this drinking contest, so we'll see what happens.
I don't think Bog Mar would do a drinking contest.
No drinking contest for Bog Mar?
At his place of employment.
Oh, I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
Maybe unlock some hidden cooking technique.
I'll join the contest, but I'm gonna go real slow. I'll probably only have one.
Okay, Maggie
there's
and
Ao
are the only two that are participating. So I have Maggie, Ao, and Delane currently.
And Seth.
And Seth and Thorn. That's 5.
Bog Mar sitting out.
Bog Mar sitting out. All right, we good? All right. So Maggie will cover all the expenses for any excessive drinking, so you will not have a tab after this. Each participant drinks a glass of mead and makes a constitution check.
All right.
All right, so
Check
I'll
or
roll.
save?
It says check.
I'm gonna guide myself.
That works. Beer before liquor, never been sicker, is what you keep repeating as you cast guidance.
How many inspiration do we have right now?
You currently have 2.
Just 2?
Yeah. Spent a lot in that last battle.
I used a couple.
Con save from Maggie.
Wait, you said check, not save.
Check, not save. Sorry, check. It's the same button for me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, 2 more. 2 more from Elma Haddonfield.
Thank you.
Thank you, Elma.
Would you like to use any before you roll if you haven't rolled already?
I want to roll that with advantage.
Do it. Going down to 3.
Oh boy.
Let me get Maggie. There we go. And then checking my con. Okay. Ba-do-ba-do-ba-do. Thorn got a 4? No, Thorn rolled again with a 13. Okay. Seth, though. Seth got a 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone raises the... All right. Everyone raises their glass and cheers and drinks this strong mead and says, "To the drinking contest! This is the starting beer." But as soon as you down it, Seth, you're just like, "I'm real tired," and you lay your head down on the table. Seth is out.
Good night.
And now the game continues. The DC, which I know, increases each round. So now we go again.
I'm just nursing my first one.
Oh, well, definitely. That will lead to disqualification. Unless you... I'll let you roll
Of our for funsies drinking contest. That's fine.
Yes, for funsies drinking contest. Yes. So if you'd like to not do it, you can roll a sleight of hand check or deception to sneakily sleight of drink.
Sure, I'll deception check.
All right, let's go.
I mostly I don't want to get hammered drunk. I want to do something.
That works. Let's see how these two do.
Ooh, here I go.
Yeah, he's doing the side.
Oh, wait, I rolled Irvin. Irvin's not part of this. My mistake. I meant to roll Maggie. Irvin passes out. He's not even drinking. Oh, shit. Maggie. No, 10 is the number I needed. Maggie's still in.
That's been an advantage.
Okay, try again. So, as soon as you do it, Io notices what you're doing, and she's sat next to you, and she sort of puts her hand under the bottom of your cup and starts pushing it up. You can choose to not do it. And just be like, I'm out.
I'm out. It's okay.
You're out? All right, sounds good. So at that point, she just starts, poking fun at you, and it looks like there's only 3 left. Maggie, Io, and Thorn. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, next round. The DC has increased.
Right.
Oh, shit. Oh, no, we all lost. All right, so at this point, everyone is pretty... and they're like, nope, no. We have things to do tomorrow. This game is over. This was a terrible idea. This stuff is way too expensive and way too potent for what we're doing with it. Next time, bring the Coors.
Everybody's amount. She should definitely win.
Maggie says, I'll say that the person that is 1/20th my size and drank as much as I did has won the competition. Well done. Your prize, our respect.
I'll take it.
All right, at this point, Irvin says, well, I passed out for no reason. I think it's time I hit the bed. And he starts heading towards his room that was offered to him by the elder. Dermot, I keep calling him Pumpkin now. Dermot heads also towards bed. Maggie, Irvin, Galserd, and Io are still hanging out. What would the rest of you like to do?
I'm still hanging out.
Yeah.
Right. So, sorry, Seth?
Sleep on the table.
Oh, that's right. You're passed out on the table. There's a snore going on. So, Io goes to Delane and says, "No, that thing you found, you said you saw something?"
Yeah, there was a fella, just a guy, and he had curly brown hair and told me that he was trapped somewhere. Said he needed to go to the Temple of Evil. Or we needed to go to the Temple of Evil. Something like that.
He said he prayed to the Changebringer. Also.
She looks around and says, Galsariad, do you know what they're talking about? It's like, no. It's ringing a slight bell, but I can't quite place it. The name you mentioned definitely is not from this area. Very foreign name.
Sure. Alexia?
Elixian.
Elixian.
Yeah. He's like, I've never heard that name before.
He said it was a long time ago. And, he's trapped. We need to go to the place where he first prayed to the Moonweaver.
All right. Io stands behind you and begins like sort of looking around and like sort of moving your head from side and like sort of inspecting your noggin.
You know, you can keep doing that. That's fine.
Just making sure you didn't get bashed by that shark back there. I mean, you're spouting nonsense.
Well, I mean, it was pretty nonsensical.
So it's...
But this thing is illusionary, and I kind of like hold it up.
Right. You notice Galsariad's eyes go wide, and he says, "Oh, that's radiating quite powerful magic."
Yes, illusion magic. I don't think this is what it's supposed. I don't think this is what it looks like.
May I? And he sort of outstretches his hand.
All right, but I want it back.
Oh, of course. And he sort of holds it, and he says, "It looks like there's some strange, maybe sections that could possibly move if one knew how to activate it. I have an idea. With your permission, I maybe can learn more about this."
Okay, sure. I look at Io and I say, "That's why I didn't get too drunk."
It's like, very prudent. Neither did I. And she tries to sit down and misses her chair, and then... so at this point, Galsariad casts Identify. So I will tell you what it can do.
So Thorn is like gone to actually sit on the table. Her legs are like dangling off the side and she's kicking them. And she's slowly braiding Steph's hair while she's unconscious and putting little flowers in it out of nowhere.
Snork, me.
All right. I'm going to place this in here. And boom. So he says, if you don this amulet, it will automatically size to the person wearing it, and it imbues you with protective magics. And from a mechanical standpoint, it gives you the following: +1 to AC while you're wearing it. While wearing the jewel, you can use an action to make it shed light. It has 3 charges. You can expend a charge to cast invisibility.
Okay.
Nice.
Let me double check its attunement requirements. It requires attunement.
Okay.
All right. He hands it back to you. He says, that is a powerful item. Perhaps the real treasure of this contest we've found ourselves in.
This item? Maybe. I think maybe the other one was probably the real contest.
As soon as you put it on, it seems to like your jacket is now dry. It seems to like resize to your person and fits perfectly.
I kind of look over at everybody. I'm like, is it okay if I wear this? Do we want to talk about who gets this thing?
Can I insight check him to make sure that he told us everything?
Sure. Nat 20!
Oh, yeah.
Boom.
Wow.
Yes, everything Galsariad said is true. He seems to be just a giant magical item nerd, and he just wanted to know what it did. He doesn't really care if he has it or not. He just wanted to know what it did.
All right. I wasn't sure if he was trying to keep some information back or anything. Okay. Cool.
I'll even give you this at this point. when Galceria tells Delane of what all this item can do, you definitely notice that Io's eyes go a little bit wider, and she scoots slightly closer to Delane.
Okay.
Galceria says, well, that's enough excitement for one day. Thanks for the meal. Delane, it was a pleasure. And the rest of you. You're quite stout adventurers, and you've shown your prowess today. Thorn, you're very small, but I would not want to be on the other side of your axe.
X's. He shields up both of them.
X's, excuse me. With that, he bows deeply and heads towards their room. The only person left is Maggie and Io. Maggie says, this is awkward, I should probably leave. And she heads off, leaving Io alone with the group.
Yeah. Well, we should all probably...
I should carry Seth back to the house, so...
Oh, you're not staying here, says Io, sort of looking towards Delane.
I work here.
Yeah, he's got his own place up the road. That's where everybody's been kind of staying.
Oh, well.
I've been staying here.
Oh, well.
I could go back and maybe I will, but not just yet.
Insight check. Sorry, I don't know why I still have the cavern music going. Let me get some tavern shit going on here.
17.
Oh, she's definitely had something to drink. But as soon as you mention that you may be leaving, you definitely see disappointment on Aya's face.
Y'all get back. I'll meet you there.
I ask Delane to help me get Seth through the door.
I can help you.
No, I need Delane to help me with this small woman. Delane, help me.
Delane, you get the hint.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. So when we get outside, I just let Delane know that Ao seemed particularly interested in that amulet, and to use your mind, not your, so maybe make smart decisions today, okay, customer?
She's had something to drink. I'm not gonna do anything too.
You're a good man. Good man.
For more using your be sure to like and subscribe to Table Hops.
And with that, I easily scoop Seth up and cradle her in my large arms. And we all walk back to...
While they were outside, Bog Mar was lecturing Delane. Thorn's still sitting on the table, kicking her feet back and forth, and looks over at Ao and gives her just, the most obnoxiously obvious wink, and then, flies off. I know what you're about to do. Have fun.
All right.
In Bog Mar's arms, I kind of, crack open one eye, see that I'm, cradled and being held, and then I go, honk shoo. And just fake snore the way home.
That's great. Okay. So at this point, Delane, you're left outside. Everyone else is heading back to Bog Mar, Shea Bog Mar's. And Io is waiting inside the tavern.
Yeah, I'll go back in and join her.
Okay, cool. So she looks up as you enter and tries, not completely succeeding, to look indifferent towards your re-arrival.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. I probably accidentally trip on the way back.
She says, "Are you okay?" And she sort of gets up.
Yeah, I'm fine. I sit down at the table with her, and I'm like, "So, what's your deal? What's your whole thing? You swim really well.
She says, oh, that, yes, I know I look a little different. She seems self-conscious at this point.
I say, I mean, everybody looks different. Nobody looks the same except for twins, some triplets. Maybe a wizard who cloned himself.
Oh, yeah. On the moon, perhaps. So she continues to say, my parents, both orcs, of course, I was conceived during a terrible storm, and I was sort of abandoned because I look different. They were loving parents, but we had to leave the tribe. They thought my appearance was a curse.
Oh wow! I was born during a storm. I might have been conceived during a storm. It's real interesting.
Oh no, I read that wrong. She was also born during a storm. Sorry, the business. The delivery was on the storm. Yes, in the Emerald Gulch. She continues to say that her family relocated to Jigow, just her parents, and she's been here ever since. And she has met her companions through their travels, and she sort of leaves a little bit of vulnerability. She shows that she is doing the best she can at leading this group, but she also sort of confides that, I don't really know what I'm doing.
I mean, none of us really know what we're doing. Earlier today, I fought a shark for a contest, and then when I was done with it, I swam up a water hole, and a glowing man told me where to go. Do any of us know what the hell we're doing?
And she kind of her expression darkens slightly, and she says, "Of course, the most amazing thing I've done was facing that shark, and then all of a sudden you're having visions of strange men, and you're gonna go on some epic quest." And she just she seems upset by that. Maybe jealous?
Well, I mean, y'all seem like fun folks. You can come with us, I guess. I don't even know if they're gonna go. They got drunk and went home.
She says, we could come with you. All of us. That wouldn't be too much stress on the DM, who'd have to run fucking 5 NPCs every encounter.
Seems like you all have your own stat blocks and artwork. It seems like it's probably a good idea for you to come along.
It's probably for the best. Oh, no. Okay, at this point, she's sort of taken aback by what you're saying, and she seems skeptical. She says, men have promised me things before. What makes you different?
I'm not making you a promise. I think you can handle it yourself. You don't need anything from me. I'm sure lots of people have promised you all kinds of different things. I'm telling you, I see that you're capable, and that there's nothing wrong with you.
Insight check.
Sure. I'm gonna guide myself.
Probably a good idea. Oh. Okay.
12?
She's moving a little clumsily, obviously from imbibing so much, trying to defeat an ogre in a drinking contest. Didn't know there was a fairy involved. And is at that moment where she has moved in and freezes, basically waiting for you to fill the distance, let's say.
I lean in close enough. I don't finish the lean, and then I go, I definitely want to do this when you haven't had anything in you. You come back and see me.
I'm not going to make that joke. I'm going to move on. So, She looks at you, and then she seems affronted at first, like angry, and then she says, "Perhaps you're right. Maybe this was a mistake."
Not a mistake. Yes, I want you to make that decision with all your wits.
She
I call the make when you're not drunk is what I'm saying. Make the call later. That's all.
She stands up. She looks angry. She heads towards her room, but you definitely notice her look over her shoulder and sort of like do a double take before heading to bed. You're left alone at the bar. The bartender, who happens to be a hobgoblin polishing one glass, says, "Oh, buddy."
Yeah, well, sometimes you have to make the right decision, even if it's not the good decision.
He looks at his lawful good, am I right? And he
finish drinking.
All right.
And I just like devour what's left of the pies on the table.
The hobgoblin leaves another one at another tankard at your table and says, "My condolences. Your room is ready." Oh, sorry, go ahead.
How cold are the meat waters tonight?
Oh, frigid.
All right, I'm gonna go hop in.
I understand. All right, so the night ends with Delane taking a cold shower. And I just need to know, at the end of the night, Delane, you technically have an entire room at the Unbroken Tusk paid for if you'd like it all for yourself.
I'll stay there.
All right, sounds good.
Close enough to the water.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
It's close enough to the water.
It is. Now, back at Shea Bog Mar's, how are things going? We can say if you have anything to do before the night ends. Otherwise, this would be the next morning.
Yeah, I mean, I have put Seth in her bed, tucking her in, pat her on the head, sleep tight, roommate, leave. I don't know. I guess I would ask Thorn and Bodhi if they needed anything for the night, because I am going to bed.
Bodhi says, "I'm fine. Just pretend I'm not here."
You got it.
Thorn was
Little one.
barely at half hit points and real drunk, so she drunkenly flies into the rafters.
Like a ping. It's like a pinball machine.
Okay. So I grab the little one and I go and I tuck her to the bed. And I pat her on the head and I say, "Good night, little one." And then I go to bed.
All right. After a long rest, everybody, the next morning greets you as the sun starts to pool into the various windows in Shea Bog Mar. When you awaken and meet yourselves down for breakfast, some of you nursing a hangover, you notice that Delane is not present.
Well, he does not live here, so there's that.
That's fair. He did stay the last time because he was the pool boy.
Yeah.
I stayed one night as a pool man. Yeah.
The pool.
Pool man.
I guess where he's at, it's fine. I get up very early. I start the eggs and bakies, and I let them wake up when they can, and once I hear them stirring, I bring them water and an old bugbear hangover remedy. It's like herbs and
It's wake up
egg.
juice.
Yeah, best to all in one, right? Hey, because it does not taste very good.
I drink it. Thank you, Bog Mar. And still wearing last night's clothes, trudge down to the smell of eggs and bakey.
All right. The aromas waft through Shea Bog Mar is quite delicious. Moving towards the Unbroken Tusk. Delane, there is a loud knock at your door.
Yeah, hang on.
All right. Are you in like your? I'm trying to remember what your character dons. Are you wearing like a robe or like?
He's got like a very loose fitting, like silks and leathers and stuff.
All right.
Like
So,
it's kind of like a
All the time.
you hear the voice of Elder Ushru,
probably just in trunks right now.
the orc of the pair. He comes through the door. You hear, he doesn't come through the door. You hear his voice come through the door, and he says, "Travelers, I wish to tell you something of grave import. Will you have a morning meal with me?" He pauses and then adds, "I do have the right room, right?"
I open the door. I'm in my trunks.
Okay, like a Speedo.
Yeah, it's like a boxer brief situation.
Okay.
And I go, they went back to Bog Mar's place, but I'll have breakfast with you.
Oh, absolutely. It's on me, but I kind of
Bog
need
Mar
to
works
speak.
here. He'll be here.
Oh, okay. Well, yes, I have a table prepared. As he sort of leads you down the stairs, you notice that the room where Io's group has stayed remains closed.
Damn it.
And you're heading downstairs. Anything you'd like to do?
I lost internet. I heard nothing after he.
Oh,
leads
sorry. He leads you by their group's collective like suite, I guess, and the door is still closed.
Okay.
They're obviously not awake yet. You head down towards the breakfast area where a table is laid out with some quite delicious looking food, and we head back to Shave Bog Mar's, where Bog Mar, you realize you got to work today.
Right. Well, girls, take care of yourselves. I'm off to work. Have a great day. Goodbye.
Bodhi interjects and says, "The DM only has about 20 minutes to wrap all this shit up. It would be a lot easier if we all just went back to the Unbroken Tusk together and gathered around the table."
Let's go.
I was trying to figure out the reasons for them to all come to work with me. I could not figure it out.
While you're
Girls that
reading,
ran out of bacon, follow me for bacon.
Oh, absolutely.
There, that's all you
Anyway.
needed to say. Bogmar takes the bacon. He takes the bacon to go make the bacon as you head towards your job.
This is how you get them. Okay, so we all roll in 4 deep
All right.
into the Unbroken Tusk.
So, Ushru, to you, Delane is very jovial. He's saying, your group did an amazing job. Sorry about the shark. It was supposed to be a little more docile, but it probably smelled blood. Probably should have put that into account. Seems a little, unwieldy. But the prize was yours.
also maybe don't spear it before contest.
Yeah, that's probably not the best idea either. It seemed to put it in an angry state. We should probably get Parks and Rec involved with our future events because it seemed, what's the word I'm looking for? Irresponsible. We'll keep that in mind for next season. We got a year. Let's move on. At this point, you see your group walk in. Ah, yes, they're here.
Oh, hey guys. The
Hello.
mayor and everybody wants to talk to us.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, as soon as you all gather around his table, or the table of everyone, he looks to you and his tone becomes deadly serious. He says, "A vision came to me last night. A golden amulet rose to the surface of a pool of blood, and countless hands lunged upward out of the blood to grasp it. In turn, all the hands fell back into the pool until only one remained. The one whose hand claimed the amulet was a handsome man with curly hair and a somber expression. He turned to me and said, 'They must find me, the ones from the grotto. Tell me, did anything happen to you in that place that would help me understand this vision?'"
I look at Delane, and I look at everyone else, and I just eat a piece of bacon. I'm like, I don't know how to process this.
I also look to Delane. I feel like this might be
I go, well, yeah, I mean, after we found an amulet down there, we thought it was the one from the contest.
He says, "May I see it?"
I'll like untuck it from my shirt.
He looks at it and says, "Please," and he extends his hand.
I've handed this thing to a lot of people. I probably need to keep a closer eye on it and take it off. And hand it to 'em.
The rest of you roll a perception check.
As they're doing that, I think that he's trying to give me a fist bump when he holds out his hand, and I realize he's not, and I put it back down sadly.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, okay.
We stay perceiving.
Thorn, you're in a tavern.
I ask for a mimosa
Ah,
to no one in
this comes from the
particular.
legendary monastery. The monks of figs that developed the amazing mimosa. From realms
All the
forgotten. Okay, so at this point, he looks at it, and he sort of nods to himself, hands it back to you, Delane, and continues to speak. He says, "If what you tell me is true, I believe what you have found here is a vestige of divergence."
Oh,
What?
sorry.
A vestige of divergence. An ancient
Yeah,
relic
no,
from the time of the calamity. And this one's known as the Jewel of Three Prayers. People do not stumble upon vestiges without a reason. And there is no place in Jorhaz where the memory of the calamity is more strong than in Bazoxan.
Bazozan.
Bazozan. Sorry, my accent got the better of me.
It's okay.
He says Bazozan is a grim town under the control of the Aurora Watch, not a pleasant one to visit. But if you're going to follow the vestige on its quest that's laid out before you, that would be the place to seek answers. The rest of you notice Irvin is sitting at the bar and seems to be sort of listening over his shoulder.
I look at Irvin and I pull. It looks like I'm pulling something out of my pouch, and I just blow the kiss back at him like aggressively. And I'm like, "Oh, you left this on the cavern over there, by the way."
He looks to you and sort of raises his mimosa in a cheersy way.
I return to eating my bacon.
All right. Delane, how do you respond to this news?
I just sort of widen my eyes a little bit and go, this little thing underneath your meat waters is a vestige of divergence.
It seems like it would have been found before, but again, these vestiges seek out those worthy to wield them. Apparently, it has chosen you. And it seems that someone is in trouble from what you've...
Okay. Alright. So, you're saying I should take this to Bazozan and get answers about it?
Unless you will not heed the call, in which case maybe there are others. He's also been talking a little bit boisterously, so some of the other people in the tavern have been sort of able to overhear.
Oh, I'll do it. I guess. I'm sorry. Look, I woke up this morning. I had a lot to eat last night. Took a dip in the drink for a little bit, and I wake up and I find out fate has something in store for us. That's lots of
he looks to you and says, I mean, these visions come once in a lifetime, once in hundreds of lifetimes. But if you're not up to it, and as soon as he says that, you hear a call from above, and you look up and you see Io is standing on the balcony and says, "Oh, he's up for it."
I'm up for it. And I look over at the people that have been hanging out with me, and I'm like, look, y'all don't really know me all that well. I'm kind of
We all saw that vision, so...
kind of a go with the flow fella. Y'all want to flow with me? I invited her and her friends. I point up to.
Hi, guys.
I know you were the one to grab the amulet, but
It
it
was
has
just-
to mean
it could have been
something
any
that
of us.
we all heard. We all heard what they and saw the vision with you. So, I don't want to be a chosen one, but it kind of feels like we are all the chosen.
Bog Mar, you've got a 9 to 5. You have responsibilities. I'm more talking to everybody else. No, you gotta
To that,
come.
your boss says, "It's fine. I can cook the meat pies on my own."
Not
Don't
as
Bog Mar, if you're...
Yeah. I'll let you try.
Destiny
I'm still
calls.
money saved away. I can take some time off of work. It's fine. It's very good job security.
You haven't used any of your PTO. You're fine, Bog Mar.
Yes, I have that FMLA leave. It's for requests. It's fine.
Well, I mean, I figure we could probably make this happen.
Man. Yeah.
Try to find out where this loppy-haired man is and why he's in a river of blood.
Bodhi
Should think about that.
concurs.
Bodhi, you've been awfully quiet.
I'm contemplating.
Bodhi didn't drink his hangover cure. So
Why don't you tell us your entire backstory right now?
And next time on Table Hops, you will hear. So just to end our session with the following sort of guidelines of what's happening. Your characters are currently located in Jigow up here to the north. You're tasked with traveling down the Emerald Loop and then along the hallowed path towards Bazazan.
Bazazan.
Bazazan, sure.
Bazozan.
Bazazan.
They're all the X's or Z's.
God damn it, Dungeons and Dragons. So Bazazan, as that's your goal. The Vermalock Wildwood to the south is where the portal to the Feywild was that released both Thorn and Bodhi. You met a dryad there. Also, the Vermalock Wildwood is always in a constant autumn, so the leaves are constantly in a state of red, which is why the forest is red. Located in the middle, right here, is an old campsite, an old caravan stop. Io says that her companions have some unfinished business in Jigow, but will plan on meeting you there.
Sure.
If your invitation was genuine there, Delane.
My invitation was absolutely genuine.
All right. All the adventurers of Io's group extend their hands in friendship towards you, which is a lot better than it could have turned out. And they say, until we meet again. Io's hand lingers a little bit longer than is comfortable, and then they disappear to do what they need to do.
I think it's very comfortable.
It's super comfortable. Totally
All right.
fine with it.
So next week's everybody, we're going to be traveling through the Zaros Waste and hopefully making it to that unpronounceable area known as Bazazan. Bazazan. God. All right.
I'll give you a rundown. Jorhas.
Jorhas.
Bazozan.
Uh-huh.
Is there another hard one? Penumbra Range?
Yeah. There's one. It should be right around here that I don't remember where it is. Never mind.
I can pronounce the Barbed Fields and the Emerald Loop.
Got it.
But anyway, that's where we'll continue next week. Now, big news. You guys are now level 4.
Yay!
Boom. Well done. Retrieving the vestige of divergence and defeating the shark. So congratulations. Next week we will travel through the Joras Wastes. Thanks so much, everyone in the chat, for hanging out with us. We will see you guys next week. Have a great night, everybody.
Night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Is it-